Children born with a great connection to the Force are often brought to the Jedi Temple shortly following their birth. Many in the galaxy see one of their own being given such great power as an honor, and are privileged to send them to the Jedi Temple to see if they hold a strong enough connection to train as a Jedi Knight. Palpatine is one who holds such a connection. In fact, his connection is one of the greatest in galactic history, and yet, he was never discovered by the Jedi, so why was this? Sheev Palpatine was born to a wealthy family on Naboo, where he would grow up. Even at a young age, Palpatine saw himself above his peers, sensing something about him that made him different. Even as a young boy, Palpatine was devious. However, he was able to hide this by developing charm. His father, Kasinga Palpatine, took pride in his child, as he was his firstborn, but he would later grow weary of him, agreeing with others that he was indeed different. At one point, Palpatine's father even requested a test to see if they were truly related, as the boy had grown into something far different than the other members of his family. Naboo at this time was also significantly less involved with the politics of the galaxy, being largely removed from the goings-on. Because of this, for a long while, Naboo, and as an extension Palpatine, was away from the prying eyes of the Republic and Jedi. Palpatine, however, wished to change this, prompting his family to become involved in the politics of Naboo, and move to have more to do with the modern Republic that was forming. Palpatine saw the weakness that developed within his father, seeing his lack of ambition, but also the jealousy he portrayed when among those more prestigious than him. Because of this, Palpatine desired to murder his father. However, he held these feelings back, keeping his darkness away from those who could potentially use it against him, and as a result of hiding his anger, also concealed his gift with the Force. In an effort to find an outlet for this rage, Palpatine happened upon a text from an ancient order known as the Sith. Fascinated by their philosophy and power, Palpatine used his family's great wealth to search high and low for any artifacts or other journals that potentially held the secrets of the Sith. Over many years, Palpatine amassed a collection and knowledge of the Sith Order, feeling it was almost his destiny that he had such a strong fascination with it. As the son of such a wealthy family, Palpatine was largely protected, sheltered by the family he belonged to. If any were to be harmed by his actions, his family, mainly his father, would cover it up, leading to a sense that he was untouchable and held true power. A feeling another would have to show him was incorrect. Across the galaxy, the Sith Lord Darth Plagueis had determined he needed no successor, and that he was the culmination of the Sith rule of two, desiring to eventually rule the galaxy as the true Lord of the Sith. However, while on a business venture to Naboo, the Sith met with the young Palpatine, who at first turned his nose up at the Sith, being the narcissist that he was. Plagueis, however, portrayed an interest in Palpatine the boy had not ever seen before, asking him questions about his life, aspirations, and hobbies. Plagueis was awestruck by the boy, as through their conversation he realized his brilliance. Plagueis then attempted to sense Palpatine's Force potential, but oddly could not. Plagueis, in fact, almost felt as though he was being blocked out by something, a fact that made his interest in Palpatine skyrocket. Following shortly working with the boy, he revealed all, prompting him to murder his family and join him as a Sith Lord. So that is why Palpatine was not discovered by the Jedi. When Palpatine was growing up, Naboo was largely removed from the Republic, meaning they seldom dealt with the planet. Of course, the Jedi were a crucial part of the Republic, and with it being removed, the Jedi were as well. Palpatine's family was also a big reason. He was the heir to a huge fortune, and as the firstborn, was highly valued by his father, despite the two actually hating each other. In all likelihood, even if the Jedi had discovered Palpatine, his father would have never allowed him to go with them, covering for him similar to other incidents, even including the accidental murder of several people. Palpatine also taught himself to put on a facade, as he discovered he could accomplish more hiding his darkness away. By hiding how he truly felt about things, he also inadvertently held the source of his power back as well. This was because he drew his power from the darker aspects of the Force, such as pain and anger, and as a result of keeping those hidden, his power also remained so. And the final reason is, Palpatine learned how to do it through his studies, developing techniques using the Force that benefited him, but also creating safeguards to ensure others couldn't tell he was using the Force to influence things. Because of all of this, Palpatine was never even suspected of being Force sensitive, even as a very young boy. Even the Dark Lord of the Sith Plagueis had difficulty sensing him, as he had become such a master at hiding his darkness. In many ways, following Palpatine becoming Plagueis' apprentice, he taught the Dark Lord how to most effectively conceal himself, as he had done it already for so long. So what do you think of this? Do you like this explanation, or do you feel it may be a flimsy reason as to why the Jedi never discovered him? To me, it makes perfect sense, and all goes to illustrate why Palpatine was so masterful at manipulation once becoming a senator. In a lot of ways, he had been doing it his whole life, and was already so good at it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't yet, maybe consider subscribing to ensure you stay up to date on everything Star Wars related. Also, if you enjoyed, please leave a like as it helps the channel out a great deal. If you have any lore topics or questions you want answered, do not hesitate to tweet them at me at Stupendous Wave on Twitter or leave a comment and I will try my best to answer or make a full video dedicated to your topic. Thanks again for watching, may the Force be with you, and have a great day.